Okay, before we do the thing, look what dropped. Why I'm leaving the left. Oh, I knew Keffals would leave the left. I knew Keffals would leave the left, and now it happened. Look, Gillers, observe. So now we will prepare ourselves for further content. But first, Keffals is leaving the left. I knew it. I knew this would happen. I knew this from the day one. So now we're gonna watch this video, which will build into another video that we will watch much later, but I won't spoil, okay? Why I left the left? A very short 7-minute video, but you know, it's okay.
Hey everyone.
Hey, Keffals. We knew you would do it. We knew you would leave the left. You would leave the left. I knew it.
Woke up and
Okay. Are you naked?
I know this is gonna be hard to talk about and people are gonna get really mad at me.
I am mad at you.
Please be charitable.
Never,
Please
no.
hear me out.
No. I mean, I will.
It's important that I'm given the room to change and to grow, because a lot of people aren't willing.
I will not listen to you. I will only listen to you so far. I am listening to this video. But I will not hear you out. And you're nude. You're like being indecent as well. No! I don't believe this.
Give me that space.
Exactly.
You all saw this week, the Matrix came for me.
I saw it, yeah.
Like, don't think that the Matrix won't come for you, because eventually the Matrix is gonna come for all of us.
The Matrix? Wait, do you mean this? Do you mean this? The Matrix? Do you mean this? The Matrix. The Matrix will come for you! The Matrix. It will do you no good, Autobot. It cannot be opened. Not by a Decepticon. Like it or not, we are allies now against a common foe. Like it or not, we are allies now against a common foe. There we go, the Matrix. The Matrix. Where is it? Oh yeah, we continue.
I got canceled, and it made me realize who is and who isn't my friends, and it made me really question a lot of the beliefs.
Am I not Keffals' friend? That's not
I had.
nice.
And I decided that I'm leaving the left. I've been a leftist for almost my entire life. I was a member of the Communist Party. I ran for office as a communist, but I'm no longer on the left at all. You know, my precious Jer Bear, he has a saying, go woke, go broke. And I
know this saying. It's like bigots use. And now Keffals is using that saying? I always knew Keffals was secretly a right-winger. And now I'm getting confirmation on video.
I
always suspected that sooner or later Keffals would make a why I left the left video.
Thing, but like, I wasn't even really sure what woke was. Like, he called me woke, and like, I really obviously, like, I don't want, you know, I don't want to go broke, because like, I have bills to pay and shit. But
wait, Keffals believes that you go woke, you go broke. She buys into this whole idea. You see it here first, okay? You see it here. Like, Keffals believes that you go woke, you go broke. It's just pathetic, Keffals. Do better. Well, you cannot do better anymore. You cannot do better anymore. You know? You cannot. Wait, you unsad because I go on YouTube at work? So yeah.
I decided to look into it. I wanted to know what wokeness actually was. So I was like, okay, I guess I should...
You use work as a pejorative? I always knew that Keffals deep down was a reactionary bigot racist, you know? I have seen enough screenshots floating around to know that Keffals is just a racist, you know? Like, I've seen Twitter. I've seen what was being told about her, and it's not good. Like, she's basically a horrible bigot. And as I suspected that she would just go to the right sooner or later. I saw this video from a mile away.
Watch like Tucker Carlson, right, to figure out what is woke, who are woke people. And what I found out was that wokeness is when you're like, it's when you're on the radical left. It's when you want to destroy America.
What, you believe in the radical left? Keffals believes in the notion of the radical left that wants to destroy America? Like, Keffals buys into this far-right idea? Like, what the hell, Keffals? Like, I always knew you were a bigot. I saw many people told me that you were bad, but I tried defending you. And this is what I get. Like, just as I, do my real defense of you, I keep telling Keffals is not so bad. She might be a racist, but, you know, she's not so bad. And now this video hits the shelf, so I'm leaving the left. And then just look silly for defending you all the time.
And,
like, I just look silly now for defending you, your horrible views, your horrible, racism. Like, I just, look horrible now. Like, and I have even seen all the, I've seen all the screenshots that have been floating around. What am I supposed to do now?
You know, I don't want to, I don't know if I want to be a part of that, honestly. You know, that's...
You were never part of the left, Keffals. You were always a horrible bigot.
It's really heavy, and it sounds like, you know, you would destroy...
Don't pretend. You always hated, everybody, especially minorities.
Like, a lot of people's lives. And
you were always hateful.
Destroy anyone's life. I mostly just want to live the best...
Like, remember that talk that Keffals had recently with Poly People? When she basically said that transphobic tropes are great? I remember that. I remember that discussion. Or do you remember when, she admitted to being racist? Do you remember the LGBT flag? Do you remember the joke about Italians? You remember those things? I remember those things. We're hopeful. You remember the ableism?
Life that I can live, and I want everyone to feel like they can pursue freedom.
Do you remember all the ableism from Keffals? I remember. Everything.
Happiness for themselves.
I've seen the screenshots.
So, I was like, okay, you know, I'm starting to see this. Like, I don't want to be woke, but I didn't know if I supported the Republican Party.
But you don't have to make excuses. Just go to the right. They will embrace you for the bigot that you are.
No, I really like Catboys. And for whatever reason, because I really like Catboys, people always brought up this guy to me named Nick Fuentes. And, I don't really know much about him.
Oh, now, Keffals is gonna eat waffles with Nick Fuentes. Keffals trying to meet destiny so hard.
But, he said that the Republican Party today is not really a party of conservative values. And that sounded true to me. But then I looked into him a bit more, and I found out, he's a Nazi. And, you know...
You're a Nazi, Keffals. You're in good company.
Probably unpopular opinion. I don't like Nazis.
What do you mean? You love them. You are racist. We already established that through the screenshots.
I don't like white supremacy at all.
She's just trying to run away from a racist past.
So
I know.
I think it was like a broken clock thing with him. Because, that's the only thing I agree with him on. So I was like, okay. If I'm not on the left, I'm on the right. And, you know, that actually makes a lot more sense to me, too. Because,
I know.
Why would you want to be wrong? Because, I'm right. My opinions are right. Why would I want them to not be right? That's just...
What? No, that's not right.
I don't understand.
It's not simple. What do you bigot? What? No, it's not that simple. It's very complicated. What are you talking about?
How that was, right in front of me the entire time, and I never even realized it. So...
I look at it and I just cringe. She's just trying to post-hoc. She's just trying to post-hoc excuse herself for, embracing her real ideology.
I'm looking into it. I know I'm not a Republican, but I still believe in conservative values, you know, because I want everyone to be happy and free and love their lives.
Happy and free by like destroying everybody like who is in a minority. Like this is what you want, Keffals. You want like minorities to be destroyed. Like I don't know what to say even.
And you know, be able to pursue whatever dream they want to pursue.
Yeah, the dream of me non-existing anymore. This is your dream, Keffals.
So I was thinking, okay, you know, like I spent a couple months in Northern Ireland, and I remember when I was in Northern Ireland, because if you don't know, Northern Ireland's part of the United Kingdom, and so when I was there, I met what are called loyalists, and loyalists are people who believe in the monarchy, and I was like, you know, actually, that might work. Right? Because it's like, you know, strong.
Oh my gosh, she's like also, she's of course a monarchist. Of course she's a monarchist, and was like she's probably believes that a strong dictatorship is the way to go. Like, this is Keffals. You all love her so much. You all like always, like, I thought she was good. I thought she was a good ally, but I was so mistaken. I'm so disappointed. I'm so like, I understand now that this was all a lie. Everybody was right.
Conservative values.
I have to make an apology videos to those two girls that called out her racism and ableism.
And like strong government, you know, really stable. You know, people really seem to like that. But I've been on the left for a really long time. And I don't, you know, one thing I really,
SJW or Hammer. I remember when Keffals banned me from calling out her racism and ableism. I was really hurt, but now I see that she actually is a horrible bigot. Exactly, SJ Warhammer. This is well said. Well said. Well said. But it's okay, I will not ban you for... If you call out my ableism and racism, I will not ban you from the chat, because I'm not a weaselly little, like, bigot. I'm not a weaselly little bigot like Keffals here, you know? That just bans people for calling out her racism and ableism. Like, exactly. It's classic 1984 behavior. Thank you. Like, it's exactly.
There's this one quote by this, like, well-known, like, he's basically the guy...
He just banned anyone.
His name is Vladimir Lenin. And he said, like...
He just banned anyone who disagrees. He just purged her chat from anyone who calls her out.
Never truly be freedom until there's no state. And I think that's kind of true. So I think in the end, I'm like, okay.
It's ridiculous.
Monarchy is good. I want to be a monarch.
So many people trusted you, Keffals. So many people trusted you.
But also, I don't believe that there should be a state. So I was thinking that maybe like my new political position could be somewhere in between those two things. Like, I think like maybe if there was a monarchy with no state, where there's like one person or like a family, you know, and they pass down the power.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go for the nuclear family, Keffals. Yeah, of course I accept criticism because I'm not a bigoted fun writer. I want to do better. I want to grow. I want to do better. Like Keffals clearly didn't want to do better. Didn't want to become better. So she just embraced the far right. She just became a Nazi, you know?
Of the monarchy through successive generations. I think that's good, but...
Although even that is a lie. She was always one.
No state to enforce their power, you know? You know, no military, no cops. Just the family, the monarchy. And...
Well, you want the cops. Don't lie to us, Keffals. Like, we all know you want the cops. You want the cops to beat us. Beat us to the ground while you're the one... You're the good trans person. You're the pick-me. And you're a Nazi. And you're racist.
You
Keffals, what the hell?
Whether or not you want to follow their decrees. So it's like you have a really strong government, all powers in the monarchy, but you can choose whether or not you want to believe in the power that they have because they can't really enforce it. So
unironically, how the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth worked. Unironically, how the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth worked.
like, I think that's the perfect system. strong conservative values, strong government, no state. And I hope more people can like understand this, because this is what I want to do. This is the path I think I'm going down.
Yeah, like they're going down. You were a Nazi all along.
I don't know the name of this system that I just came up with. I think anarcho-monarchy.
It's called Nazism, okay? The system that you're thinking of is called Nazism, and you want to be the new Führer or something. Like, this is disgusting.
Kind of
disgusting video.
I'm just gonna call it like...
What a disgusting video.
So if you want to be a Keffals...
Oh my god, are you seeing this? She's trying to rebrand Nazi ideology to some like something that sounds better, Keffalsism or something. Like I wanna throw up when I hear this.
With me,
like trying to make like being a Nazi more likable or something. Like she's trying to pull.
We need to build this movement, because this is the movement that's going to save America. It's going to save us from this economic crisis. It's going to save us from the tyranny of communism and capitalism and fascism and Nazism.
This is so disgusting that I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not defending this person.
And Trumpism and Elon Musk. It's going to make the world a better place. And honestly, that starts with all of us today. So if you got to this point in the video, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to the future now. This is a whole new leaf.
This is your idol, Keffals. She threw us all under the bus for her twisted, like, ideologies. Like, she threw us all under the bus, like, to be the good pick-me for the far right. Let's read the comments. Let's read the comments. Where is it? Where is it? Conservative values is not letting people live free. Look at all the anti-trans bills. Look at them trying to sweep slavery under the rug along with the Jim Crow era. Thanks, I will stay in my center left corners. Exactly, this person understands what it's all about. Exactly. Keffals' first PragerU video dropping tomorrow. For sure. I knew it. I called it. Okay, I didn't call it. I protected this person for so long. What, you were on the left? News to me. Exactly. 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 Like, I knew it. People in the comments understand this as well. You know? The address. So yeah. There you go. So yeah, this is what happened. This is your idol. This is your idol. There you go. We should never trust Keffals on anything ever again. If you've enjoyed this segment, drop the bell, ring the bell, hit the bell, subscribe, become a Patreon, unsubscribe from Patreons to like this Nazi, and what else? That's it. Like, I'm too shocked to continue this segment. Also, actually, interestingly enough, just as this is very interesting, because Justice Keffals has re-uploaded her ironic why I left the left video. Chad Logic apparently has dropped an unironic why I'm leaving the left video. Okay, so we're We're gonna check that out later. Lefties tried to cancel me a game. Now